positioning of the sun, everybody. The name is Blue Fang, and welcome back to another episode of the Hunger Games Simulator. Last time we were here, we did Gar 10 of Bonbon characters, which was a horror. And we did it on Halloween weekend. This time, we're deep into November. And as is series tradition, it's about that time. We are tackling everybody who scored last place in Season 5. Except for, of course, the championship episode, because the championship episode requires you to have won to win one. So, Orokusaki, aka Shredder, is the loser of our resurrection episode. He did appear in the TMNT episode that we did a while back, but Season 5's premiere was about characters who died and came back to life. So he counts for that. And he got last, so he counts here. Griffin from our Devil May Cry episode. Mew from our Mythical Pokemon episode. The Brazil Nut from our Annoying Orange episode. Pen from our Battle for Dream Island episode. Lockdown from our Decepticon episode. Triple Crown from our BattleBots episode. Carl Heisenberg from our Resident Evil episode. Smog is tonight's biggest loser, as he was in Season 4's The Hobbit episode, scored last place, and he was brought back on for the Season 5 last place episode and lost again. Will he be a three-peat? Last time we had a three-peat, I believe it was Gandalf. We were very close to having Bonnie be a three-peat, but that never happened. Anyway, Puss in Boots, the last place of our DreamWorks Protagonists episode. Webby Vanderquack, our last place of Mickey Mouse characters. Lamar Williams, last place of our Glitch Productions characters. Noelle Holiday, the last place of our Toby Fox characters. Termite, last place of our characters from The Boys. Shrimp, last place from Smiling Friends. Paimon is the last place from Mobile Games. Robert Maudsley is last place from Real Life Criminals. Elder Kettle from Cuphead. Ms. Pac-Man from Video Game All-Stars. Kiryu from Kaijus. Mario.exe Cool Rash Ejection from House of Horror Brews. Toto Crombie from Strange Hill High. Professor P.P. Diarrhea-Stein Poopy Pants Esquire over here is from our DreamWorks Antagonists episode. And Dexter McPherson is from our 90s cartoon characters. As for who I'm rooting for, I know for a guaranteed fact I'm going to root for Poopy Pants again. I rooted for him last time, and I want to see him succeed this time. Maybe he'll be a champion. And as for the other character, you know what? Let's just go entirely with District 12. I like Dexter's Lab. Dexter McPherson is a cool character. So, yeah, let's proceed. District 12 all the way. As the tribute stands on their podium, the horn sounds. Smog runs away from the cornucopia. Puss kills Termite with a sickle. Ladies and gentlemen, Termite is the next biggest loser. Smog, you get away. Robert, Elder Kettle, Professor Poopy Pants all run away. Noelle grabs a sword. Paimon and Carl run away. Griffin snatches a pair of sais. The pen scares Toto Crombie away from the cornucopia. The Triple Crown runs away from the cornucopia. Brazil Nut finds a bag full of explosive. Mario.exe runs away from the cornucopia. Lamar grabs a jar of fishing bait while Webby gets fishing gear. Lockdown stays at the cornucopia for resources. Shrimp, Mrs. Pac-Man, Dexter, and Mew share everything they've gathered before running. Shredder runs away with a letter and some rope, and Kiryu runs away from the cornucopia. Day 1. Brazil Nut and Carl work together for the day. Toto Crombie bashes Smog's head against a rock several times. Again, this happens. Smog almost loses immediately, but just barely outlasts someone, and then dies right after that, so he doesn't appear in another last place. Very interesting. Griffin sprains his ankle running away from Noelle. Dexter questions his sanity. Shrimp injures himself. Miss Pac-Man fishes. Shredder, Elder Kettle, and Lamar hunt for their tributes. Paimon unknowingly eats toxic berries. Mario.exe tries to spearfish with the trident. Triple Crown's pricked by thorns of picking berries. Mew throws a knife into Puss's chest. Robert, Professor Poopy Pants, Lockdown, and Webby hunt for other tributes. Kiryu is pricked by thorns of picking berries, and Pen tries to spearfish with a trident. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Termite from District 7, Smog from District 5, Paimon from District 8, and Puss from District 5. With that, District 5 is the only district completely out of play, and we are down to 20 survivors. Go District 12. Lamar begs for Robert to kill him. He refuses, keeping Lamar alive. Triple Crown, Chester Tree's Infection, Elder Kettle, Noelle, and Miss Pac-Man sleep in shifts. Lockdown climbs a tree to rest. Shrimp, Kiryu, and Webby cheerfully sing songs together. Brazil Nut stays awake all night. Dexter starts a fire. Mew destroys Shredder's supplies while he's asleep. Toto Crombie fends Griffin, Professor Poopy Pants, and Carl away from his fire. Pen and Treasure Tree's Infection. Mario.exe loses sight of where he is. Elder Kettle, Dexter, and Mew successfully ambush and kill Shrimp, Professor Poopy Pants, and Robert. Damn it! No! This is a lose-lose. No matter what would have happened, I would have lost one. And the worst part is that it was the one that I was more passionate about. Dexter, you better pull through. Triple Crown receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Brazil Nut makes a wooden spear. Kiryu and Toto Crombie hunt for other tributes. Lamar and Shredder hunt for other tributes. Noelle, Mario.exe, Lockdown, and Carl hunt for other tributes. Griffin makes a slingshot. Webby and Pen hunt for other tributes. Miss Pac-Man travels to higher ground. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Shrimp from District 8, Professor Poopy Pants from District 12, and Robert from District 9. I believe... Oh, crap. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, so with that, Districts 5 and 8 are still intact. No, Districts 5 and 8 are completely done for. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 survivors. Districts 5 and 8 are completely down, and we have 17 survivors. Let's go. Pen and Mario.exe sleep in shifts. Lamar, Carl, and Lockdown discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Kiryu cries himself to sleep. Brazil Nut receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Webby kills Mew for his supplies. So that's 16 survivors. Elder Kettle, Dexter, and Triple Crown cheerfully sing songs together. Griffin tries Tree's Infection. Noelle and Toto Crombie tell stories about themselves to each other. Ms. Pac-Man defeats Shredder in a fight but spares his life. Griffin practices his archery. Pen diverts Mario.exe's attention and runs away. Dexter receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Shredder severely slices Carl with a sword. 15. Lamar chases Miss Pac-Man. Noelle receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Toto Crombie, Brazil Nut, Lockdown, Webby, and Kiryu hunt for other tributes. Elder Kettle poisons Triple Crown's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. So 14 survivors? Yeah, 14. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Mew from District 2, Carl from District 4, and Elder Kettle from District 9. With that, Districts 5, 8, and 9 are completely out, and we are down to 14 survivors. Let's keep it going. Triple Crown starts a fire. Kiryu, Noelle, and Lamar cheerfully sing songs together. Miss Pac-Man sets an explosive off, killing Brazil Nut, Toto Crombie, Dexter, and Shredder. Well, good job on the 4 kill, Miss Pac-Man, but unfortunately, I still lost. Anyways, top 10 survivors. Lockdown and Mario.exe tell stories about themselves to each other. Griffin tends to his wounds. Pen lets Webby into his shelter. Pen stalks Lamar. Mario.exe and Triple Crown hunt for other tributes. Griffin, Webby, Miss Pac-Man, and Kiryu raid Lockdown's camp while he's hunting, and Noelle searches for firewood. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Brazil Nut from District 2, Toto Crombie from District 11, Dexter from District 12, and Shredder from District 1. Meaning, Districts 2, 5, 8, 9, and 12 are completely out of play as we are down to the top 10 survivors. 10 survivors. Webby taints Miss Pac-Man's food, killing her. 9. Lockdown cries himself to sleep. Mario.exe receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Noelle stays awake all night. Triple Crown, Kiryu, and Pen sleep in shifts as Griffin and Lockdown also sleep in shifts. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, evidence, and memoirs from Tribute's families. Webby catches Noelle off guard and kills her. Kiryu decides not to go to the feast. Penn gathers as much food into a bag as he can before fleeing. Mario decides not to go to the feast. Lockdown kills Triple Crown with a hatchet. Griffin dies from an infection, and Lamar bleeds out due to untreated injuries. So, Lockdown lived. Mario lived. Penn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 survivors are left. I could have just skipped to the next slide, but alright. Mario.exe injures himself. Lockdown hunts for the tributes when Webby receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Penn kills Kiryu with a hatchet. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. A quarter of the cast died. Miss Pac-Man from District 10, Noelle from District 7, Triple Crown from District 4, Griffin from District 1, Lamar from District 6, and Kiryu from District 10. Meaning Districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12 are completely out, and we have 4 survivors left standing. Mario.exe destroys Penn supplies that he's asleep. Webby questions her sanity, and Lockdown sees a fire but stays hidden. Lockdown bleeds out due to untreated injuries. If it wasn't for the lore I learned while doing the Autobots episode with Grand Admiral Thrawn, I wouldn't know how. Penn and Mario.exe split up search for resources, and Webby questions her sanity. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and it's a Lockdown from District 3, meaning Districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12 are completely out, and for the first time this game, no district is completely healthy, and we have 3 survivors left. Penn tries to sing himself to sleep. Webby and Mario.exe talk about the tribute still alive. Penn sprains his ankle running away from Webby, and Mario.exe fishes. No cannon shots. Mario.exe receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Webby and Penn talk about the tribute still alive. You know it's just the 3 of you, right? Penn steals from Webby while she isn't looking. Mario.exe searches for a water source. You were just fishing. What the fuck do you mean searching for a water source? No cannon shots. Webby throws a knife into Penn's head. Mario.exe attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Meaning the winner is Webby Vanderquack from District 6. Oh boy, we're almost halfway through the season and I still have yet to get a win. Alright, well, placements. In 24th, Termite. In 23rd, Smog. In 22nd, Paimon. In 21st, with 1 kill, Puss in Boots. In 20th, Shrimp. In 19th, Professor P.P. Diarrheenstein, Poopy Pants Esquire. In 18th, Robert Maudsley. In 17th, with 4 kills, is Mew. In 16th, with no kills somehow, is Carl Heisenberg. In 15th, with 3 kills, is Elder Kettle. In 14th is Brazil Nut. In 13th, with 1 kill, is Toto Crombie. In 12th, with 3 kills, is Dexter McPherson. In 11th, with 1 kill, is Oroku Saki, who is the Shredder. In 10th, with 4 kills, is Miss Pac-Man. In 9th, Noelle Holiday. In 8th, Triple Crown. In 7th, Griffin. In 6th, Lamar Williams. In 5th, Kiryu. In 4th, with 1 kill, is Lockdown. In 3rd, with 1 kill, is Penn. In 2nd place, with a surprising no kills to his name, our farthest going pacifist is Mario.exe, the Cool Rash edition. And with 4 kills to her name, it's Webby Vanderquack. Little longer than average. And in district placements, in 12th, 5, in 11th, 8, in 10th, 9, in 9th, 2, in 8th, 12, in 7th, 7, in 6th, 4, in 5th, 1, in 4th, 10, in 3rd, 3, in 2nd, 11, and in 1st, 6. There you have it, folks. That's going to conclude the last place Hunger Games Simulator. There isn't really anyone to credit because this is just a series tradition now. And next time on the Hunger Games Simulator, we will be doing Octonauts. So stay tuned for that if you're if you're a fan of that. But until that time happens, the name is Blue Fang, and I bid you all a good West Michigan summer, buddy. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.